Yo, boss man. Hey, you one of them guys, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. You one of them guys. I need to holler at you too, man. Yo, who else up in the live? Got two of y'all. No boss man in here. Boss man got two more. Shit, bro, I'm chilling, man. I just need to chop it up with y'all, see what's going on. What up? What up? Yo, we got 3 people in here, man. Just started the live, yo. Y'all drop them comments below and let me know who all in here. Neighbor dog always acting up. Got 4 in here. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I kind of thought that I was doing a live at the wrong time. I mean, it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whoever can stop by and we can chop it up, you know, it really don't matter. But I don't even care if I got one person in here. It's all good. Paul Hurley. Hey, already, man, already. Trick flow heads. Stage 3 cam, 9.538. Hey, you getting there? You ran some horsepower numbers yet? Cali? You said on that welfare. Shit, that right there should have gave you close to 350, if not more than that. Oh yeah, you on that war zone? That shit, bro. I need to hop back on the game, bro. I ain't been on the game, man. I don't know, couple months. I just been working like crazy, yo. I got another interview tomorrow, man. I'm trying to keep that on the hush hush because my job might be in here watching and stuff. Yeah, bro. I want to say you getting about 350. You should be getting about 350 strong, man. I still got a dyno tune of it because, bro, around here in North Carolina, man, guys, there ain't really too many shops that I can go to that guys are actually trying to dyno tune this car, man. They do things like Mustangs and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I'm still trying to find somebody to tune this because this car is giving me issues and it's more of a headache. Which I'm gonna drop it off to my boy Scott, the one that I bought the Mustang from. I'm gonna drop it off to him either tomorrow or Thursday. You got 203s, Grand Marquis projects. You working on? Oh, okay. What you about to do to him? Shoot, I about to say, man, look, whatever you do to a Panther, man, I mean, the outcome should be good. I'm kind of upset I got rid of the other Crown Vic, the 2006 Crown Vic, but you know, on the big and better things, man. I had to boss up and get the AMG. I'm thinking about letting wifey take it to work, but I mean, man, it's too expensive of a car to have kind of a fairly new driver behind the wheel, man. And two, like, car has crazy horsepower. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. I don't know if everybody's seen it, but yeah, man, she ready. This joint right here, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting into the AMGs, even though that this is my first one. And it's like the newest thing that I got in the lot. You know, anything new is a lot more funner than any other thing that you got. But I'm starting to get into these cars because this thing right here is just a lot of fun, period. This thing is fast. It has a lot of torque. And I can about outrun a lot of stuff out there on the street that's stock. I mean, cats with boosts and stuff, nah, I might not be hanging with. It just all depends on how light the car is and how much booster they putting out. You said, hey, appreciate it, Callie. Appreciate it. Yo, you ever had to change the blend door actuator? My AC don't work. Nah, I haven't had to change that yet. Fortunately, I haven't had to change that yet. Just stainless work exhaust and a few engine and suspension mods. Hey, believe it or not, suspension goes a long way. And even with this car, let's talk about this just for a second. The dealer that I bought this car from, whoever sold him the car, which I'm guessing, you know, it was owned by somebody. I mean, it had to have been. But anyway, whoever owned this car lowered this car and done it right. And I mean, this car handles phenomenal, man. I've actually driven another one of these and it didn't handle as good as this car handles with the lowered suspension. As you guys can see, she sits pretty low. She's daggone near tucking on the front and the back. So, you definitely want to get your suspension work done if you're doing a lot of engine mods and modifications. Because, I mean, putting the power down to the ground depends on your suspension. And if your suspension ain't right, then you ain't gonna really get the adequate power that you're looking for. Shit, you might burn out the whole time and you feel like that you fast just because you burning out. But I mean, burnouts don't win races. It looks good. But this joint right here, it's all about your tires, your suspension, and then everything else comes into play. So that's just how I feel about it. I know that the suspension on this car and the tires allow me just to hug the road. And even when I take off and race start, if you guys seen my last video, this thing got race start, which is basically like a launch control. That race start mode right there, when I turn it to it, and then I take traction off, it'll spin a little bit, but not as much as if it had just some regular tires on it and then the suspension wasn't done right. So I wouldn't be able to put the power down to the ground. Yeah, the car may be fun because it spins if it didn't have the right suspension, but I'm looking for that takeoff, you know, that throw you back in the seat kind of deal. And that's what this thing right here offers. Because this thing just want to get up and go. And I'm just like, I'm probably out here killing scats and anything else that's fast out here, man. This car right here gets busy. And cats didn't think that this car was as fast as it was. And man, look, let me tell y'all, like, a lot of stuff that I do on a daily basis, I don't even record. And I don't know why. Like, I just leave my camera here. I don't bring my camera anywhere. And I basically go ahead and know in my mind of what videos that I want to put out to bring to you guys, instead of just going around filming content just to throw it out there, just to try to have a lot of videos to get seen. Like, I'm not even that kind of dude, to be honest. And for you guys that want to start YouTube channels, that's what I suggest. You need to grow slowly and consistently. That's the way I put it. So a lot of cats will go and link up with other cats. It's just like right now, if I went and linked up with Mr. Random, yeah, I may gain a lot of his attraction from his fan base, but they not gonna be consistent folks that really jive with me. So I like to do my thing by myself. That's why y'all don't see me with too many people in my videos. Y'all might see folks here and there and stuff, but I like for y'all to jive with me for me. And I'm gonna start being myself a lot more, you know. I kind of try to, I don't know how to really put it, not hype things up for YouTube, but I kind of try to bring, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't want to deter y'all and think that I'm, you know what I'm saying, doing something else. But I basically try to make it fun and kind of liven it up, even with my energy. You know, my energy is always positive. My energy is always, you know, just get out there and grab the bull by the horns kind of deal. But sometimes I need to calm down and really break things down to you guys in detail for what I really want y'all to hear and know, so I can explain it how I feel and my in my mind and in my soul when I'm trying to bring you guys content. And then, you know, sometimes I just get kind of carried away because I want to bring you guys just so much energy. And then I'm talking before I'm actually thinking. So that can become an issue for the guys that's really trying to start YouTube. But let me tell you, man, it's fun. When you start off, you know, you get a couple of views here and there, just don't get deterred. But I will tell all of you guys, man, start up a channel. Whatever you're good at, do it. And I mean, it's very fun. And sometimes it can kind of get depressing, which me, I used to let it get to me as far as what folks would say. You know, even stuff like this, like they be like, "Oh, that ain't no 5.0, you know, you false claiming and stuff, blah blah blah." Like when I first started, I used to let stuff like that get to me. And now it's just like I just delete your comment. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, some things I would try to let that person know to try to straighten the situation out. Like, hey man, you ain't gotta go to somebody's channel and hate on them, basically, so that they don't keep constantly doing that thing, you know, same thing to the next person and the next person after that. But a lot of that stuff, man, I just delete that comments and I just don't care nothing about it. Hey, so yeah, look, my email, my bad, since I'm getting so carried away. Let me start reading these comments, man. Um, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Paul. What's up, bro? Keep up the good motivation. I got a 98 Merc, trying to mount sixes. Hey, you in the NC, man? Hit me up. My Instagram is linked in the description in my videos, man. Appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, man, definitely link up with me. And Callie, you're right. Energy, man. Energy is, I mean, when you bring in positive energy to a situation or anybody's day, man, they can be having a messed up day. You always want to bring positive energy. And like I said, sometimes I get just a little bit too excited behind the camera and then I leave out details. And then when I'm going back and editing the videos, I'll be like, daggone, I should have said this or I should have done that. But hey, guys, this right here, if you guys want to write it down real quick, instead of me trying to tell y'all, because then I have to give you guys each and every initial like I'm in the military or something. If you guys want to jot down that email right there, I got a special surprise and an announcement that I definitely want to make. So make sure that you jot down that email right there, because that'll be the only way that I'll be able to get your videos or your pictures and stuff and be able to talk about y'all vehicles. But man, look, this is about you guys. Because I definitely see with a lot of my videos, it's a lot of you guys, like a lot of the same guys still, you know what I'm saying, coming around, viewing the videos and commenting, and y'all showing interest in what I got going on and the channel as a community. So I want to give back by, with that email, if you guys just send me, it can be like the shortest video clip ever. It can be 5 seconds. I wouldn't care. A video clip of your car, a picture of your car. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a collage of it on YouTube. And then I'm gonna talk about the car. If you guys even want to put some comments below about what you want to do to it, put your name down, put whatever you want to be called. I'm gonna shout that out on my channel in the next video, or it might be the video after next, because I don't know what I want to do next with a video. I don't even have anything in the archives, guys, so that's why I'm coming live with y'all to chat it up, because I don't want a lot of days going by and I'm not, you know, interacting with y'all. But you guys send me comments and stuff, and trust me, I see them. I see your comments. I may not be able to get to them right then and there, and it may be weeks later, but I try not to let it be months later. And I know that that's not happened before, where you guys will shoot a comment to me and then I'll just respond months later. Yo, I work, like, as you guys can see my eyes right now, I just got off work like not too long ago. I went in to work at 12:10 a.m. last night. So yeah, I'm just now getting off and stuff. But so if you guys want to shoot me video clips and pictures of y'all cars to my email address and put your name down or whatever you want to be called, and give a brief description of your car, I'm gonna give my honest opinion on it. I'm not going on there and I'm not slaying nothing. Cause I started from trash, man. Look, let me tell y'all, this Crown Vic right here, this Crown Vic was absolute garbage when I first bought it. Like I said, for those haters that may be thinking, oh, it's still garbage. Okay, man, look, that's fine. I give you that. That's fine. If you want to feel like it's still garbage. To me, it looks good. And a lot of folks love this car where I'm from. And a lot of you guys love it as well. And I greatly appreciate that. So I try to stay humble and I try to humble myself. But man, as you know, man, haters are going to be haters. And then they kind of bring the beast out of people. And it's just like SRT Bree. I don't know if y'all watch all them channels with the Dodge Chargers and stuff, man. A lot of them go through a lot of hate. And like I said, that can be really depressing. So folks don't know what it feels like until they actually deal with it. But for you guys that want to start a YouTube channel, man, I say do it. Do not let stupid mess depress you. I would keep this emblem on this car and I probably never put a 5.0 in this. Or I will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just up for debate and that's up for when I feel like doing it. But I'm not going to listen to the haters and be like, oh, you false advertising, you got a badge on there. I did have a 5.0 in this car. Yeah, it was a ton of years ago, but I did have a 5.0 in the car and I kept the badge. The car runs like a 5.0, and I bet you I can probably outrun a 5.0 Crown Vic that got a 5.0 in it for everything that I got done to it. So, I mean, who is going to tell me otherwise? So, therefore, you really can't, you know what I'm saying, be mad at somebody for saying that. But, yo, you got your keyboard warriors, and they just going to be that. A lot of them cats that really say this kind of stuff will never say that to my face, man. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Like I said, I try to stay professional with this YouTube stuff, and I just don't let it bother me, man. But I just know for a fact that a lot of them cats that be typing on the keyboard and be sending me crazy comments, and I know it's not none of you guys that's in here. I know that. But I'm just letting you guys know how it can be on YouTube. Just know that folks ain't going to say it to your face. That's the only thing you need to know. And that's what I job with. So, other than that, man, I guess if you guys want to talk about cars, yo, let's get into it. Anybody got any questions about cars? I mean, you ain't even got to have a Vic. You ain't got to have an AMG. You ain't got to have a Fox body. You ain't got to have a 2002 Chevrolet Silverado truck. You ain't got to have a 2006 Acura TL that my wife is driving, which she's at work right now. Like, you ain't got to have none of that. If you got any kind of questions about a car, like I said, I try to answer those. Like, I'm pretty familiar with a lot of different vehicles because I used to just buy and sell cars, man. Like, I used to just buy cars, fix them, and then sell them. And as you guys can see, I went through about 3 or 4 different cars in the past 2 months. Like, I buy a car, and then I feel like I'm going to keep it because I fix on it a little bit, and then I sell it because I want something else. I don't think I'm getting rid of this, but I bought it from got a SN95, and I mean, man, that joke is gorgeous, and he got some work done to it, and I'm probably willing to trade him this and then some cash for it because the car is already like in good working order. But I got the Pro Charger on the way for this thing, so the SN95 got the same 5.0 engine in it, so I can still put that Pro Charger that I ordered into the SN95. Hey, Paul, hey, look, man, I'm telling you, man, look, we got to motivate one another, and that's what it needs to be about. Like, all of this hate that we got in the world, man, it's only getting worse. And like I said, I try not to let stuff bother me. Look, there's a black cat crossing the street over there. I hope my luck ain't bad. But anyway, yeah, man, I've actually skimmed through some channels today, and you know, it was positive motivation, and I was like, you know what, like, I need to like really sit down and talk with you guys, which I've been putting this off for so long, but I got nothing but time now because I'm off all the way to like Sunday. Like I said, I got another interview tomorrow, so I'll be here to bring you guys content, and I want to do different stuff, and I want to tell you guys that as well, and hopefully you guys jive with me for who I am and for what we got going on. But I'm I'm willing to give back. I'm willing to, like, this car, this Vic, would be a giveaway once we become successful in what we doing now. I would give this joker away, man, like, easy. And it don't even have to be a success point to where I'm making a F ton of money. Nah, like, when we become successful, as if, like, okay, we got a decent following, we got a decent viewing on our videos, and people are really jiving with the channel, that'll give me the urge to give the car away. You see what I'm saying? Um, Let me get back to the comments. Screenshotted it. Appreciate that, Paul. Did you change your fuel injectors? No, I didn't, man. And that's another thing that could possibly be going on, which I bought a fuel gauge right here, and I was about to put a video out on it, but I don't know if this is exactly what's going on with the car or not. So I hooked the fuel gauge up to the Schrader valve, and I lost fuel pressure with the car ignition just turned on. Not with the car on, but just the ignition turned on. The fuel pressure was dropping. And I know that for a fact that that's bad. It's supposed to at least hold it for about an hour. It was dropping within like a minute. So I don't know if I got some kind of fuel leak or whatever, but let me tell you guys, I will unplug my mass airflow sensor. I'll unplug this joker and the car runs fine. So it got me in a bit of a pickle, like, okay, how can it be the fuel if the car is running okay with this unplugged? And it's so tricky because I got these modifications done and then I got a tune on it as well. So I don't know if me unplugging the battery and stuff and resetting the computer messed the tune up. I don't know if me doing this and putting a mass airflow sensor that works messed the tune up. I don't know if this mass airflow sensor stopped working before I got the tune and then he tuned it without a working mass airflow sensor. Like, I don't know. So it's kind of tricky because I'm so far ahead in this situation with modifications that I don't know if he tuned it without the mass airflow sensor working or not. And that could be throwing it off. And like I said, I can unplug this joker and the car still runs, and actually it runs better. And then I did this after the fact. So it's actually getting more air. It's sucking in cooler air. It's sucking in this outside air. So while I'm driving down the road, it's just getting just straight cool air. I mean, you guys can see how the hose is routed. Goes through there, and then it's right here going straight into the box. So I don't know, man. It could be the fuel. It could be, it could be the fuel injectors. It could be the fuel pump. It could be the fuel filter. Or it could be the tune. I know it's not the mass airflow sensor because, like I said, I bought a brand new one. And with it plugged up, the car bogs down. So that tells me that the mass airflow sensor is working. It's tricky, man. So I'm in a pickle, but like I said, I'm about to send this car to the guy that I bought the Fox body from and get it fixed. Let me see what else you guys said. Love the channel, bro. Much respect. All the way from El Paso. Hey, bro, you out there in Texas, man. Look, if I didn't buy this house here and I didn't have family rooted in North Carolina, man, I told myself I was going to either move to Texas or Florida or Cali. I don't know. Like, I was going to move somewhere like that, man, to where, like, I got a fighting chance of becoming successful. North Carolina is a slow state. Like, everything is slow paced. Like, all the moving parts here is just slow. Like, we really don't have traffic like that. Like, you can hit the highway, you can hit a busy highway. Now, when you get down there to Charlotte, and then they got all that road construction going on, and yeah, we running in traffic. But that just shows you like how populated this joker is, and like what all we got going around here. Greensboro can get kind of busy at times depending on if we got events going on, but that's it. They really ain't got no big car scenes. Y'all know North Carolina ain't really known for that. You don't know too many cats on YouTube that's doing the car scene. So, but there is one cat in Charlotte that I do want to link up with. And he has a Charger channel, and I forgot his name, but I got it saved under here, up underneath my YouTube, and I'll be able to figure it out. All right, hold on, let me get back to it. Yeah, hey, Panzer Platform is the man too, Paul. Yeah, man, he is the man. Have you made money through YouTube? Yeah, so that's another thing to talk about. Yeah, I started making money when I hit 1,000 subs. They want you to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So whichever one comes first, it really don't matter. But they want you to have that within like a year's time. So you don't have to get it within a year's time, but they want it to be in like a close time frame. So you gotta have the 4,000 watch hours, and then you gotta have the 1,000 subs to become a YouTube affiliate. And what happens is you submit for a form, and they would send you a form so that you could fill it out with your banking information, what your channel's about, and there's like a few other things which I forgot. Like I said, I haven't done this thing like a year and a half or two, and I'll be doing so much paperwork at work, man. Everything is just starting to flow together. But yeah, so basically they'll send you like a packet of paperwork, and then you'll send it back to them. And then I want to say it took me about 2 weeks. That's what a lot of folks is saying, that it takes within like 2 weeks to start getting monetized for your YouTube videos. Now, when I first started, I was making like pennies on the dollar, man, a month. I'm up to not even enough to cover a car payment. So just know that I'm not gonna tell you guys how much I make, because I don't know if YouTube bans that kind of thing about saying how much folks get paid. But just know it wouldn't be a car payment for this AMG 2011. It's nowhere near enough to pay for this thing. It's nowhere near enough to make a payment on the house. Like, so yeah, guys, I work hard. That's the reason why I don't post all the time. Like I said, I'm not trying to just throw any kind of videos out there and bore you guys and actually lose the good ones. Hey, what's good, James? I see you in here. Hey, James, you keep up the good work too, bro. You keep posting how you posting, because you actually posting some good videos, and I'm just like, daggone, like, I'm learning a lot of things from you and what you got going on. Yo, y'all go and check out James Robinson channel, man. He has a bunch of Crown Vics, Grand Marquis, Lincoln Town Cars, and I believe you probably got something else that I'm failing to mention. But yeah, man, you guys go and check his channel out. You said, Paul, you said same. I have a few I regret selling. Yeah, man, I always regret selling cars, like, because you know that they got potential that you could actually put into. You think my car is quick 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds? Yes, that is really quick. That's quick for a Crown Vic. You really only see Crown Vics getting like 7 seconds, seven and some change. Man, matter of fact, like 7.5, 7.5, for a Crown Vic. Like, that's really what the norm is. So yeah, 5.6 seconds. I mean, you killing it right there. You running with a Dodge Charger. You running with a 5.7. I got a 4.6 V8. What miles can I do? I heard of RCT tuner. It's a SCT tuner. Yeah, and the SCT tuner is $500. I believe mine is in my car. Let me see. I don't know what the fuck I did with mine. Oh yeah, mine's in the car. Let me turn this around. My bad, guys, for the bad camera footage. I'm trying to one hand every damn time. But yeah, mine's right here, man. SCT tune. Yeah, so this right here is what you want. And that right there would shave off a decent amount of time. Which you're gonna want to have like minor modifications. I mean, if you do like exhaust, let me see what else you can do. Exhaust, something that ain't like so pricey. I would do exhaust and maybe a throttle body. Yo, guys, for all of y'all with the Panthers, I would do this 78 millimeter BBK throttle body right here. Now, a lot of guys say that It can't be put on here, but you see I got one on my car. 78mm throttle body, and they go to the New Edge Mustangs. So everything is basically turned around backwards. Now the only thing I had to do was reroute this hose right here. That's why you see this stupid hose poked up like that. But I mean, it's still out of the way. The hood closes. You know, everything is still good. But yeah, you just gotta reroute this hose right here, and then you gotta tee this one off. Yeah, so you wanna tee this one off from the back. This other evap hose. So you tee it, because I believe that there is 2 inlets in the back of a stock throttle body for a Crown Vic. So yeah, let me see if I can move this out the way. Yeah, so you see I got like a T on there, and you're gonna wanna do that. But that right there alone would actually allow your engine to get more air. Now you know, yo, like your engine is just nothing but like a big air pump. I mean, they get fuel to it that drives pistons. I mean, the more air you get, the more power you're gonna make. So if you got anything restricted, then you're not gonna make as much power. So you're gonna wanna start with something like that and exhaust. Like you're gonna wanna have a free flowing exhaust. So you can still have mufflers, but I would delete the rear 2 cats, because that's gonna restrict your system a lot. And then if you could go to like 2 3/4 pipe, 2.5 inch pipe, or whatever, anything is better than the factory pipe that's on the Vicks now. You said get a Vic a few rails, man. That's only if she act right, man. I'll hop in her and I'll give her a few rails real quick. Which I'm gonna have to unplug my math sensor, cause like I said, that joker, man, she don't do right with that sensor plug. All right, wrong keys, hold on. Oh, here they go. Yeah, I'll hop in her real quick and give her a few rails. Let me see another comment before I do that. You said everybody you be watching's in here? Well, shoot, I ain't even know all y'all cats had YouTube channels, man. Y'all need to drop them things down in the comments below, man. I'll definitely check it out. I'll drop my comments and I'll shout them out as well. But for those who missed it, my email address, if somebody could post it, matter of fact, let me see if I can write something down at the bottom or something. Let me see. Nah, I can't type nothing. But right after this, I'll go back in the house and let you guys see the email address. And you guys submit y'all Panthers. You guys submit any car y'all want to, man. And put what you want to be called on there. If you got a channel, if you got an Instagram or whatever. Like I said, it's either going to be my next video or my video after next. I'm going to go through all the cars on that video. I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to shout you guys out. And then we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to give my honest opinion about it. And like I said, I'm not ragging on nobody's stuff. I don't care if the car is raggedy and you got plans for it. You got plans for it. Because like I said, this car right here that I'm sitting in was raggedy. I can't freaking talk. At the beginning when I bought it, man, folks looking at me like I'm crazy. Like this joker's just putting down the road, man. It was ugly. It was an ugly scene. But I mean, she done came a long way. Like I said, man, a lot of vehicles got potential. Folks just don't give it that time of the day. But we'll start it up. Up a little bit. I ain't trying to blow no seals with it being cold. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Hopefully y'all can. I'm gonna try to talk over this while it's warming up. Then I'll give it a few revs. Real recognize real. Hey bro, 100. Just like how you said it. I put an air raid cold air intake on the white flex, but only because I was able to get it for $60. Otherwise, I'd have just went with the K&N box filter. Yeah, that's another conversation that we can get on. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna read another comment real quick. Uh, it's the fuel injectors 100%. Yo, boss man, I'm gonna follow that. I'm in belief it could be. But these fuel injectors been on here since the life of the vehicle, so it definitely could be that. Here in Indiana, we have a lot of bipolar weather. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something about Indiana, yo. I got a story for y'all about that AMG right there. I mean, not necessarily that one, but the one that I went to go look at in Indiana 2 weeks ago. I got a story. I'm gonna come back to that as well. Let me get through these comments as well. You in Tucker, Georgia? Reaper, I'm in North Carolina, man. We right down the road. You got a 2011 P7B with supposedly the only first wrap around Western Federal Signal push bar. Okay. Can anyone confirm that? Because I've been trying to see if that's true. I don't know too much about the wraparound push bars, man, but I do know that they're rare to come on any kind of fleet vehicle. Even Mr. Random talked about it, so I know you guys, you know, jive with Mr. Random. I know everybody in here should know Mr. Random by now. Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing a quick rev, man, so we can turn it off. But yeah, I know that probably bust some earphone users' eardrums, man. Sorry for that. I should have gave you guys a warning, but they probably cut the audio. Yeah, let me get back to it. So, all right, so we're gonna talk about the airbox filter first. So, with these Panthers, man, um, you know, a lot of old heads would be like, man, you don't need to modify your vehicle because, you know, the engineers designed it to basically work fluently with every component on the car. If you do this and that, and you'll cause problems. That is correct. Uh, with the air box, or if you put any kind of aftermarket air intake on it. Now they do have like the 300 and some dollar. Damn, I'm still, hold on, y'all. I'm still messing with my ear right now. The joke is, all right, yeah. So they got like the 300 and some dollar K&N air filter box that's boxed in right here, and then it basically cuffs up to your hood and stuff, and then it's supposed to keep it cool because it's drawing air still from the front of your headlight. That's basically what that little piece that comes on your air box is for, because it draws from behind the headlight with the crack that you would have in it. Mine is just a solid piece, but you guys know that you got a separation. You got your marker light on the side, and then you got your full light on the front. So it'll basically come in the cuffs of the lights and even around it. So it's made to draw the air in, and like I said, the K&N works on the 2004s and below. Now when you start getting into the not the drive-by-wire, but the other one, the electronic throttle system, you know, like the 05s and up. I believe it's 05 or maybe 06 and up. I know the 06 had that shit. But yeah, when you start getting into that, then you would throw a check engine light with any other kind of air intake system that you want to put on, and you would be at a loss of power. So I wouldn't jive with that, to be honest. Now it does work for the 2004s and below. Is it worth the money? Heck no. Man, you'll probably get from about 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower at max, man. I've actually seen cats dyno it with that on there and with a tune, and I mean, like, you get like the results for the money that you're gonna pay is not even worth it. You might as well be better off doing like a full exhaust and, like I said, a throttle body. because even if you do the cone that just sucks in air all the way around, you still drawing in heat from your engine bay after a while. So you're going to be at a loss of power stopped at a light. When you stomp on that joker at a light, you can be like, well, why the car don't feel as fast as it did with the regular box on it? Well, that's why. This box is meant to keep in the cool air instead of you extracting that just from your engine bay. And I mean, like, that's a fact. And I mean, it's like, it's almost common sense. You know what I'm saying? In a way. That's just the way I look at it. And I've always had a bad time with the cones. I've actually used this whole system right here and it had a cone hooked into it. And I feel like that I lost horsepower. So I took that joke off, and the box, I ran the box and everything back, and I didn't have any issues with it. But your throttle body that's gonna suck in air to your motor, man, you gotta have a wider mouth. That's basically what this 78 millimeter is. It basically has a wider mouth and then a smoother and bigger inlet to sit on top of your intake manifold. So you're bringing in more cool air, and that just the air intake tube and K&N filter alone is not going to do that. You're still going to suffocate your engine because it can only bring in but so much with the stock throttle body sitting on top of your intake manifold. So I mean, either way, like I said, it's gonna be robbing power, man. You're basically gonna be suffocating the engine. Now, with this, like I said, even with this cutout, with this hole in the front, I feel like that I'm drawing in more cooler air because as I'm driving, it's sucking in air, but air is actually like, as I'm driving, we're pushing through air, so it's actually, you know, just shoving air in there. And I feel like that in a way that either my fuel pump or fuel injectors, like Boss Man said, is just not able to keep up with that. I may have clogged fuel injectors. Now, I do know that this off of my fuel regulator, I know that this whatever this freaking thing is called, man. Like, I can't even think of the name of stuff when I'm just now talking about it. But I know that this thing right here came off, so it was just sitting. Let me pull it off. So it was just sitting like that, and then you can see this whole nipple right there. So basically, it wasn't allowing my fuel to, I guess, be at an accurate level. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know too much about that piece as well, but I do know that that fuel regulator, this fuel regulator, injectors, the mass airflow sensor, the fuel filter, and the fuel pump is all related with your fuel system. So if you're having trouble starting your vehicle, or your vehicle won't maintain, you know, being started, then you may have issues with either your mass airflow sensor. You might want to check that first. And then everything else, if you're having trouble with keeping your car started, you may have trouble with your fuel system. So like I said, I'm sending this car over to my homeboys, the one that I bought the Fox body from. I'm sending this car over there to him Thursday and letting him mess around with it, man, because he don't do nothing but work on these 4.6s and 5.0s and stuff like that. And like I said, I've been in here day in and day out trying to figure this thing out, and I still can't figure it out. That's why I don't drive the car like that. That's why I ain't been bringing no content, man. Like, I don't want to drive this thing with the mass airflow sensor off. I don't. It's messing something up. It's not supposed to be like that. Because with your mass airflow sensor disconnected, it's not getting the adequate fuel to air ratio mixture for the engine. So eventually something's going to fail. And before something fails, I'd rather just get it fixed and not bring you guys no content on this car. You know, that's just plain and simple. But like I said, this thing is getting back on the road starting at the beginning of next week, man. And then I'll be bringing more content back with this thing, because we still got a lot more work to do to it. Yo, y'all want to stay tuned as well. I'm stripping this car down of its paint. I'm getting the 2-inch hood cowl, and then it got hood louvers on the side. Be looking forward to that. Also with the bumper, it's gonna be a Cobra R bumper. I don't like the ground effects that the GT come with, so it's gonna be the Cobra R bumper. It's gonna cut up like that, and then you'll basically be able to see my tailpipes come out the back. So after I do that, strip this car down of its paint. Now I'm doing all this myself. Now when I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm stripping this joker down. I'm pulling it in this probably in this bay right here. And I'm gonna hang my plastic on the roof all the way down to the ground. Make sure that all the dust and all that stuff. Make sure I sweep everything up before I start painting. But I'm gonna paint this thing. Y'all will be able to see the color that I'm going with it. It's gonna be similar to black, so you guys probably already know what the color is. I'm doing the same thing to this truck because I got an issue with this truck. This truck has the rocker panels rotting out. I know I don't come down here much, guys, so you guys probably never seen the video of just, you know, just this area, but as you guys can see, I got an issue with my rocker panel. This is with any Chevrolet Silverado of this year. And I think the year right after this as well, man. Just got a rocker panel rotting issue. Look, I can just take this and just, I mean, I don't give a fuck now because I'm going to take all this shit off anyway. But yeah, I'm going to fix this shit. And I mean, all of it is just rusted. Look at that, man. That don't make no sense. But we fixing that. And I'm going black with this thing here. So we'll just have a whole black fleet of cars. But when Shorty drive back up with the 2006 Acura, that thing is black as well. And we just have a whole black fleet of vehicles. And I'm painting, like I said, I'm painting the truck myself. I'm painting the Mustang myself. I'm not going to paint the Vic myself. I'm tired of messing around with the paint on this thing. This is probably the maybe 7th or 8th paint job on this car. Not black. Used to be white. Used to be white and orange. That's why I got the orange in there. Then it used to be another color white. Then I went black. Then I went this color black. Yeah, man, it's just too much, man. I'm just tired of dealing with the paint on this thing. Like I said, it's not bad. I feel like that the stripes came out good, but I'm getting tired of this look. I don't like how I got a lot of white in the wheels, but then you really got to see the car from an angle to be able to know that there's white on the other part of the car. So if you just look at it from the side, it's like, why he got white in the wheels, you know? So I want to change the whole thing up with that. And yeah, so I'll probably get this thing repainted a flat black, take the stripes off, and then get it wrapped. That's what I want to do with the Vic. Since the Vic is the main attraction of the channel, this is what we're here for. This is my most favorite vehicle. This has become one of my most favorite vehicles. That one will probably be my favorite when I put the Pro Charge on it in the next couple weeks. When it get here. I'm still waiting on it now. And I told you guys that should be here. I should be upwards of like 500 horsepower in this thing here on a stock block with stock internals. The only thing it has on it is a shit. Let me pop this joke open, man. This car ain't been driven or touched in a while, so intake manifold sits on the top. Is the Elderbrock. So yeah, that right there is probably the only aftermarket piece on the car. And well, you know, I got the MSD distributor and stuff, the core distributor, and then just the valve covers and smog delete. But you know, that's neither here nor there. That's just little minor stuff. But Pro Charger with about 10 pounds of boost. This car will handle it. Scott, the one that sold me the car, even told me that it'll handle it. He just said a lot of guys just be scared to put it on the block because they just dog it all day, every day. And then, you know, you're just going to get an implosion after a while when you don't take care of the car. Hey, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Hot damn, looking at the ceiling. No, ain't nobody want to do that. But yeah, I'm back. All right, so back to the comments, guys. Now this is about y'all. I'm trying to talk about what we got going on with calls anymore. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. So about the story, going to Indiana. So I went to Indiana 2 weeks ago, and I went there to get a E55 AMG Mercedes. Now this is an E63, so this is a newer model, and I'm glad that I went with this one instead of the one that I went up there to get, because I don't think I would have been happy after a while with that E55. But anyway, went up there. Basically, the dealer told me that everything worked with the car. He said you ain't gonna have no issues with the car. He basically hyping the car up, man. I was thinking about buying it for myself, man. Look, you know how the dealers get down and stuff. I said, look, man, I'm coming all the way from North Carolina. I said, check this, check that, check this, check that on the car, make sure everything worked. He actually sent me a video of like different stuff working. Here go the neighbor's dog over here. That's not my dog, y'all. But anyway, the dog pretty cool though. But anyway, so he sent me videos and stuff of like different stuff working, but not the stuff that I asked. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So like I said, man, the car was beautiful. Well, it looked beautiful on the pictures, and it was beautiful in person, inside and out. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna take that from the car. Anyway, brother, look, I get there, and uh, just as soon as I hop in the car to take it for a test drive, just as soon as we leave the lot, man, the check engine light come on. I'm like, okay, what's up with this? Dude sitting in the back. He like, oh, it ain't never came on before. I'm just like, well, obviously, I ain't do nothing because you sitting back here. You ain't tell me, nah, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. Look, I just put the joker in drive and I just try to take it down the road. Just as soon as I left the lot, check engine light popped on. I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, asked him about it. He acting all nonchalant. So anyway, y'all know that the E55s, you can like raise the car up and then you can lower the car. So it popped up on the dash, malfunctioning air ride system or something like that. So I'm asking him what's up with that. He's just like, oh man, that never done that before. I don't know. It just seemed like the car just want to do this stuff when you get up here and be ready to buy it. In my mind, I'm like, man, look, I ain't no dummy. Even though I did drive 9 hours and some change to come up here, I'm not gonna get the car if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to have a money pit. And then two, I was thinking in my mind, I was like, okay, when we get back, I'm gonna try to like lowball the heck out of them for this car because I can fix majority of this stuff. So anyway, get back. I told him, okay, look, I ain't gonna touch nothing else. I said, let me see the sunroof and the moonroof work. This man clicks on the button and stuff. How about it ain't even connected? Like whatever the actuator is that's like in the rail that's connected to the sunroof wasn't even connected to the sunroof. It was like some plastic piece. Plastic piece wasn't even connected. So I'm like, oh man, sunroof nor the moonroof on the rear. Both of them was supposed to pop up and come back. Now one of them worked. So I was like, all right, man, daggone, now I gotta get that fixed if I was to buy the car. Hopped out, and this, it was like a different fog light that he had in there, but it was this whole thing right here along with the fog light. This thing was popping out and I kept having to push it back in and stuff. Basically, man, the car was falling apart. And long story short, I didn't buy the car. And my homeboy rode with me up there, and we basically was on dude's ass, man. We was like, yo, we drove all the way from North Carolina. And we was like, you said that you went through the whole car, right? And he was like, yeah. And then we was like, well, did you check the sunroof? And he was like, nah. And then I said, so you didn't go through the whole car then? And he was like, nah. I said, so you basically lied to me and wasted my time, man. They wanted, I think, like 17 something for the car. We said, look, I'll drive off right now with the car for 11,000. I said, you see all this stuff that need to get fixed. I said, I don't even know why the freaking check engine light came on. So I was just gonna take a chance on that. I was like, okay, I don't even know why that joker came on, but I told him to take it around there to his technician. Matter of fact, they bought the car back around there within like 5 minutes. I knew in my mind that they just deleted the check engine light, or basically reset it, and then pulled it back around to me and was like, this dude said that it was the malfunctioning air ride system the reason why the check engine light came on. I said, bro, you know that got nothing to do with your engine, right? I said your suspension got nothing to do with your engine. That's not gonna make your engine light pop on. I said the malfunctioning air ride system came on another like dialogue on itself on the dash. And he gonna try to put two and two together. Oh, it was just faulty wiring with the air ride system. I was like, yeah, nah. So basically, dude lied to me. I wasted my time going to Indiana. I would never do that again. I would never take that long as heck drive anywhere without knowing what I'm going there for. And I better be going there on a mission, because I'm telling you, man, I just known I had to come back, and that ride back was hell. I was like, God damn, are we ever gonna make it home? Bro, we both tired. He drove more than I did. And that's the video that y'all seen, the last video that I posted. That was the last video y'all seen with Ohio sign and stuff like that, and then us going through the mountain and getting rerouted and stuff. Yeah, that was that video. But yeah, sorry that I was long-winded with that conversation, but I had to let you guys know that, man, because that had me hot. But then I ended up finding this car right here a week later, and that made me happy. So I don't even think about that shit no more. Let me see. Definitely get a Marty tune. Really opens up the throttle response and or J mod. I tried to get a J mod with the transmission, man, and the guy that I went to that actually done the tune for the car said that he couldn't do it. So I opted out of getting that done right then and there. But I'm gonna probably get that done sometime soon, because I do know that a J mod work. Where do if I get a good alternator and the model, by the way, I run the emergency lights, amber white, and the best serpentine belt. I'm gonna show you the serpentine belt that I got, and this one has anti-slip. It is a green serpentine belt. Where the grain is actually coming off of it, because I mean, you know, it's been through, you know, its trial and error. And two, as you know, the bottom of the belt rubs the pulley, so yeah, you know, the grain's gonna come off. But yo, get the green serpentine belt. I forgot what it's called. I did drop it in one of my comments on the video that I was showing all the mods, and then I was talking about the green serpentine belt as well. And I had it right there on my mind too, man. I forgot what the belt was called. But yeah, get the green serpentine belt, and I would get a 230 plus amp alternator. Now that should run any and every accessory that you got with no issues. Cause this is a 200 amp, and this one is, you know, a brand new alternator, and I had no issues with this one. And two, that's what the police run. The police run a 200 amp alternator, and you should have no issues. Let me see. Have any of y'all done electric cutouts on a Vic? No, I haven't. Yeah, you might can ask them guys. Has any one of you guys done electric cutouts? Reaper's asking that question. If y'all can, drop it in the comments, man. I was undecided on the BBK or trick flow. I'm putting on a Ford Racing manifold right now, so figured I might as well. Hey, let me know how that Ford Racing manifold go, man. Is that the aluminum one? Let me know how that go, cause you know what? And then with my issue, it could be a crack or something in this plastic manifold, man. Cause even though that they did with the aluminum in the front here, these manifolds still have issues, man. Just like, you know, where it seats with the gasket on top of the engine. And then sometimes, like, yeah, you know, you might have like unaccounted for air or like little seepage or whatever, you know, coming out the bottom, which I haven't had that issue with this, where my thermostat housing is. But I do know that these plastic manifolds are trash, and they should have never came out with that. That was a bad design. Yeah, James Robinson in here, man. Yeah, James Robinson got a fleet of Panthers, man. Go check them out. Yeah, Greensboro, NC, Tristan. Nipsey said it best: dedication, hard work, patience. Man, Yo, when I tell y'all, like I said, I know y'all see my eyes and then I'm long-winded right now. It's just like I'm just now kicking in a 5-hour energy, man, and I'm just going in right now. So if I'm talking a lot, I'm sorry. But I don't want to bore you guys either, with just sitting here looking at an alternator, you know what I'm saying? Then I ain't talking. Um, I always throw a K&N box filter in and drill out a few small holes in the front of the box, whistle like a quarter intake. Yeah, man, you can do that as well. I mean, any extra and additional air that you can get from the front of that box will help. That's the reason why I drilled that hole out in my head, like, man, because that joker works. Facts, even Mr. Random went back to box filter. Yeah, those box filters are made for these Vicks. Now, maybe any other cars like this, yeah, this is the aftermarket air intake. This car runs better with, the cone filter being in the back here. And then, you running the intake and shit through the damn fender. Like, it actually works better than what comes factory in this car. But these Vicks are different, man. These Vicks are like real sensitive when it comes to that kind of stuff. Let me see. Big three upgrade. Yeah, I got a what they call a big three upgrade, man. If you still in here, the cut face. I got what I guess they want to call the big three, man. It ain't like the same with what you usually know, but it's tapped off in the battery, and I got the extra ground and the extra power. It might be a big two upgrade by the way it looks, because I don't see three wires. But anyway, my trunk, I got an extra battery back here. See, I got an extra battery. I got an isolator. I got whatever that thing right there is, man. I just basically threw money at this system and I should have never did it. I should have just did my research and stuff. I mean, it's a good system now, don't get me wrong. It's DB Drive, WDX G2s. I do need a custom box if I want more sound out of it. This is the 5K WDX amp, Class D. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's a good working system. Everything sounds good, but for what I paid for it, I probably could have got a little bit more bang for the buck. So it looks good. My '03 Marquise one is black and leather, and the other is white on tan leather. Man, I wish I had leather in this car. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get these seats done. But bro, I bet you that your car looks good with that leather interior in it. But I hate these seats. They're comfortable, well, decently comfortable. But I just hate the design. They look so plain. It just looks stupid, man. Interior work is also to come with this car too. Interior work, paint, new paint on the wheels, probably a new fender on both sides. Like I want everything to be uniform. I'm gonna do my cuts a little bit better, which my cuts aren't bad. The cuts look decent, but I mean it could look better. Basically rush through that just to get it on the road. You got 99 Marquee on sixes. Heck yeah, man. I wish I would have kept this Vic on sixes because it rode the best. I didn't have any issues with it, and I felt like it looked the best because she was pretty much squatting on them jokers. 30s, you just got to take this joint slow, man. This is just a car that you just go cruise around in every other weekend or maybe every weekend or whatever, man, and, relax and chill in. I mean, now, don't get me wrong now. Wherever I pull up at, I get questions a lot about the car just because of how it's sitting, even with the doors and things like that. The doors, to me, in my mind, was corny before I was doing it because I had doors up on my Crown Vic back in 2010. Not this Crown Vic, but the one that I had before that. I had the doors that came, that cut across, the kind of doorway right there. Not the 90-degree joints. But anyway, in my mind, I felt like, man, ain't nobody doing Lambo doors no more. But, yo, this is still fascinating to people. Like I said, I pull up to a gas station, throw the door up, and folks is just amazed. Like, it's a conversation piece. So, like I said, there be haters on YouTube like, oh man, you should never done it doing it's corny, or even guys try to talk me out of it. I'm just like, man, look, I'm gonna do what I want to do to this car, man. You ain't about to tell me what to do. Do what I want to do. Said I bought 2 sets of Mustang wheels and 2 sets of Mercury center caps to give them that more up-to-date look. Yeah, man. And I bet that Joker's dope. Yo, them Mustang wheels, them 10-inch wide Mustang wheels are dope on these Crown Vics. And that's what I had up on this car when I took my 6s off and I still had my lift kit on there. I had some SVT wheels. I think that's what they was called, some Mustang wheels. They was the 5-star. And they came in chrome, but then I plastic dipped them black. And then I threw them on here. This is before I had this 5-inch lift kit on now. This one I had a 3-inch lift. And then I had a nice thick tire on that Joker, man. And it basically filled the fender wall up, man. And then too, it had this poke stance. Man, she looked so good. Yo, like I said, when I'm talking about y'all Vics and y'all cars and stuff in the video that I'm gonna bring out, like I said, yo, y'all go check my email out. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. But while I'm talking, I'm gonna put my old Vic on there and that Vic when it had the Mustang wheels on it. I'm gonna put that on the video and talk about that as well. But yo, for those of you guys that don't know, man, go to my email. And what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna submit a video or a picture of your Panther car or whatever car that you wanna talk about or whatever car that you want on the channel, you know what I'm saying, to show off. It can be anything, guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna butcher nobody's stuff, and we're gonna sit down and talk about it and try to figure out, what needs to be done. And if you got any questions, also ask them when you submit that video. And then we'll talk about it. We'll sit down and talk about it thoroughly. Even if I got to do thorough research for it, to come out with the best solution. So, like I said, that video is going to be all about you guys. Every video is all about you guys, but that video particularly is going to be about you guys, shouting you guys out. Whatever you guys want to be called, if you guys want to be called a certain name, even though your name may be different or whatever, I don't care. Submit your name, submit your video, submit your Instagram, submit any kind of questions that you got or whatever that you want to do to the car as well. And we're going to talk about that in one of the videos. But yeah, man, so that video I'm going to post what this Joker looked like up on those SVT wheels, man. I think that Joker looked dope with a nice thick tire on it and a decent lift. You can even put like a 1 or 2 inch lift up on this thing, man, and like put a nice thick tire on it and have a kind of poking, you know what I'm saying? Look like a little bulldog sitting on the ground, man. Look, just anything different. Once you got one car, you got to kind of make it your own taste and your own flavor. So whether folks may feel like it looks stupid, man, as long as it look good to you, that's the only thing that matters. Let's look at some more comments real quick. You love to do a coyote swap, but that's a Marauder. Yeah. I thought about doing a coyote swap, man, as well, and I'm still thinking about doing it. But I don't know, man. Like I said, like we'll see, because this new job is gonna free up some more time, so I have a lot more time to bring you guys a video of me tearing this thing out and putting a coyote in. Now, my brother was even talking about that. What was it? Elephant engine. Now that Joker be dope in here. Now I know a guy, I think I seen a guy on YouTube was doing it, but I don't even think he completed his project yet because I ain't seen nothing else on it. But yo, I believe that a elephant will look good in here too. Will look good, be good, sound good, and will pull these 30s with no issue. Yeah, bro, that was a drive from NC all the way up there to Indiana, man. And it, bro, I was livid. I was hot. You said you ordered them from American Muscle. Yo, American Muscle got a lot of good stuff for Mustangs and Crown Vics that could be what's the word I'm looking for that? That can be interchange parts. So a lot of stuff that works up on a 3-valve or 4-valve Mustangs could possibly work up on this 2-valve as well, the 4.6. Supercharged 4.6 from a 04 and up Mustang GT. Yeah, hey, ADTR, man. I was also thinking about getting the supercharger from that and slapping it on this 4.6. Now, a lot of guys like to do engine swaps and put Chevy engines and LS engines and all that other kind of crazy stuff in these cars, man. Why not build off in the 4.6? You know, that's what I basically wanted to go for with this project. I wanted to do something different that really hasn't been done before. I haven't really seen anybody put heads, cam, throttle body, long tube headers, gears, and just do the whole nine like with a 4.6. So that's why I try to take this route to be a little bit different and seeing what this 4.6 can do. Now, man, she is strong, but I gotta get her pieced together. I gotta get her calibrated with the SCT tune and working with these modifications as well. Let me see. You doing that to your Mert? Heck yeah. You've been dropping diamonds in this. Hey man, I'm trying to, brother. I'm trying to bring y'all everything I can. I don't care. Like I said, I can have one person in here and I'm gonna still talk to you guys. I do know that I gotta go in a minute, but I'm gonna try to bring you guys more live content as well to try to connect with y'all, man. Instead of just bringing y'all a video and then just typing in the comments, I'm gonna try to relate to what everybody got going on. Cause look, man, we one big family. We're a community. We in this thing together. We dealing with these Panthers. We dealing with life, period. So let's try to uplift one another, and I'm gonna try to drop jewels on life as well, man. It ain't always got to be about cars. Nice. I just bought a red top and a yellow top, so that was $500 for 2 batteries. Shake my head. Hold on. So, are you putting 2 batteries in the car, or you bought both of them to interchange when the other one go bad? I'm just trying to see if I hear you right. Grab some black leather seats out of town car. Yeah, man, we can do that. We could do that. I was actually thinking about going with some peanut butter seats in here, man. Depending on what color that I go with the exterior, I was gonna do some peanut butter seats in here, and then do something different with the dash. I don't want it to be too funky though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put that color combination together. To where it don't look, stupid or whatnot. So, but yeah, I mean, black go with anything, man. And those black leather seats out of that car, yeah, will work as well. Big motivation. Hey, man, look, anything y'all want to put y'all mind to, I don't know. Look, y'all day ones, if y'all day ones are in here, or even if you want to resort back to my old videos, man, y'all see where this car came from. Y'all will see where I used to stay. Y'all will see what I used to have. I didn't have half of this stuff, man. Look, I just put my mind to it, and this ain't even YouTube money. But I did know that I wanted to bring more content to you guys. So basically, man, I just strive harder and then I just work harder. You guys think that y'all can't get a certain job out here because you don't have this kind of qualification or that. The job that I'm working now, I've had 0 qualifications for. I mean, I'm a conductor for Norfolk Southern, and now I'm about to get a whole nother job that I'm not qualified for, that I've never done before. And hopefully I get it tomorrow, because if I do, then, that'll free up more time that I can actually, share things with you guys and bring more YouTube videos out and actually better content. Because I have a lot more time to be able to edit. I have a lot more time to be able to shoot videos. I have a lot more time to be able to do a lot of stuff. But yeah, man, don't ever think that you aren't qualified for something, because I'm telling you, when you go to that interview, they may see something in you, even though you don't know nothing about that place. They may see something in you that they're willing to give you that chance. And when you take that chance, just don't blow it. That's the easiest thing ever, for somebody to tell you, don't blow that chance, don't blow that shot. And that's basically just what I've been doing, man. Yo, the crib, like I want way more stuff than this. I mean, this little materialistic stuff don't mean nothing to me. I'm more of like an outdoors person. I want to be able to go down there to the river right beside my house and put some jet skis in there and go out there, man, with some friends, even with you guys. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever shoot my way, boom. Like, hey, look, man, we got some jet skis, we got some 4-wheelers, in the woods, whatever, bro. These cars, like I said, man, that's just what we do with the channel. But at the same time, we still got to uplift one another, man. And that's what I try to bring, positivity. But I get a lot of negativity and backlash for this Crown Vic. I get more positive than negative. I probably get like 85% positivity and maybe 15%, maybe 10% negativity, man. But I don't listen to none of that. Like I said, any negativity, man, I just delete your comments and keep it pushing. Now, if it's something that I feel like that I need to talk about to you, because I feel like that you really hating that bad, I really just want to tell a lot of cats, hey, look, you're not gonna say it to my face, so I ain't even worried about it. But I mean, I'm not gonna be no internet bully, man. Like I said, I mean, if that day came and then you stepped to my face, then we'll just really see what goes down then. Boom. I mean, that's just that. But I'm not gonna get on there and start talking about stuff like that. Like I said, I'm gangster for myself and for my family, and that's the only thing that you guys need to do. Like, be gangster for yourself and your family. What I mean for that is protect you and yours. That's the only thing you need to worry about. Putting on an image for anybody else out here don't even matter. I can have the softest voice on earth, or I can come out here and you know what I'm saying, just not even look folks in their eyes and then they be like, yo, dude look scared, but he got some nice stuff. Yo, let's go try him. Let folks try it and let folks find out the hard way. That's the only thing you gotta do, man. So other than that, like I said, man, there's a lot of positivity out here in this world. But I believe that it's hidden at this point, man, and we just got to keep finding it and keep gravitating towards it and keep uplifting one another. I mean, that's as much positive jewels that I can really give to anybody, man. Like I said, just stay positive. This stuff didn't just come overnight for me, but hard work paid off. All that hard work that I done, I done forgot about that. Shit, I'm feeling good today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tired. Well, yeah, I'm tired from work, but I'm not tired from having to obtain all of this stuff in the past. That's the past. Let the past be the past, but get it while you can is what I'm saying. Get it while you're good and healthy, man. Same thing I try to tell my wife. My wife older than me, and I try to tell her to stop being content with stuff. But you know what I'm saying? That's a story for another day too, man. I ain't trying to tell her business and that, but boom. Like I try to tell her just to stop being content. Don't be content with living paycheck to paycheck. Be like, oh well, you know my bills are paid. You know, blah blah blah. Yo, you can always do better. You can always do better. The same way that Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all them got bread, same way you can have the same amount of money and even more. And like I said, I'm gonna push myself to that limit. I want to start a business and do this YouTube thing at the same time so I can keep connecting with you guys. Yo, just just a little positive note. Like I said, everything ain't always gotta be about cars, man. Oh yeah, you say you got the peanut butter seats. Needed new batteries for both cars, so went with the red top to play off my black Merc and a yellow top to play off the white Merc. Oh, okay, I got you. So I mean, yeah, just like how you was talking about the two separate cars, two separate batteries. Yeah, man. I might need to get one of them yellow red tops as well, man, because this right here, this like to go dead after a while if I just let the car sit. They're expensive, but I heard good things about them. Yeah, I mean they are, and I've also heard the same thing. These autocraft batteries are really what's supposed to be in the car, but when you start running like extra stuff, like systems and stuff, this battery is really trash. Because like I said, you let this car sit, it's constantly just drawing current from just little stupid stuff in the car, man. Like your car is basically on at all times, and it just draws current all the time. Whatever's hooked up to it, it's gonna draw current, and then that's why cars go dead when you let them sit. But this battery won't go dead if you ain't got it connected or nothing. So that's why you know that your car is always drawing current. Um, Especially since I'll be running on amps and subs. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, but the real talk, don't take my kindness for weakness. Exactly, man. And like I said, like I try to be professional in my videos as well. Everybody else should be professional in your videos. If you want to have comedy and stuff added into it, like I said, man, whatever you're good at, just try to be professional at it. Nobody has to be a follower, even though like it seemed like they're the new trend. A lot of folks just like drama. This new generation nowadays is just, and it's not everybody, but I'm just saying like the era that we're in is just attracted to drama. So it's all about who's talking about such and such and who wants to fight who or who's killing who. And that's just like the main attraction, man. As you guys can watch YouTube, y'all see that that's getting the most views right now. It's just drama. But we got to find an alternate route, man, to bring more positivity, to spill more positivity out here. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So when I talk in my videos, like I said, sometimes I just get overexcited and then I miss the critical details. And I need to slow down and be myself. Because as you guys can see, how I'm talking to y'all on the phone, it's really hard to talk to people when you can't physically see them. The only thing I can see is y'all comments. And it's hard to talk to a camera when it's not talking back. And when I tell you guys, I don't know how many of you guys in here do YouTube, but y'all know how hard it is to talk in front of a camera that can't talk back. And I try to bring the smoothest and crispiest of videos and then try to edit it according so I'm not wasting y'all time and stuff. And it's hard, man. It's hard. But I can talk to you guys fluently like this. You know, I don't know why. It's just different. Cause like I said, you guys can actually talk to me through comments now, but it's like I mean, being behind the camera, man, like I'm still getting accustomed to it, which I've gotten a lot better from my first video, yo. Y'all see my first video, y'all go check it out. It's like it was okay, but it was like, dang, nigga, you done came a long way, kind of thing, you know. So, but yo, practice make perfect, and I'm gonna keep it up until YouTube is no longer a thing. So regardless if anybody sub to my channel, regardless if I ever make it or be successful on YouTube, yo, I'm always connect with you guys. Don't ever think I'm going anywhere. Now unless, God forbid, knock on wood, I die from a tragic accident or something out here. Let me see. Yeah, man, happy wife. Happy, hey, yo, hey, the funny thing is, I just said that to Scott, which is the guy that I bought my Mustang from. I just said that to him today. Cause he said, man, I just bought my wife a Mustang and I gotta sell my Mach 1 and stuff. I said, hey man, happy wife, happy life. I just said the same thing, man. That is funny. That's ironic. Yo, what up, Spider-Man? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. We just chopping it up, man. Good positive vibes in here. Like I haven't had not one person to post something crazy or, you know, man. Like I said, like it's good positive vibes in here, and I'm digging it. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. Just fried all my wires running 312s. Cat, yo, what gauge were you running? Always run zero gauge. Now I don't know if you were running zero gauge or not, but always run zero gauge. The biggest wire you can ever run. Yeah, it's crazy world we live in now. I'm only 35 and I wake up like, what the heck? Yeah, bro, I wake up the same way and I'm just like, I hope it gets better sometime soon, but let's just be honest. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a while, man. But like I said, just the world we live in nowadays, man. Everything is just attracted to drama. Even the government will lie to you. Now I ain't gonna try to speak too much on that because I don't want the government to try to handle me or to try to come after me for anything. You know what I'm saying? Just for speaking on that name. So let's just keep that another conversation for another day. But man, we gotta worry about just everything. Oh yeah, 4 gauge, man. Yeah, man, 4 gauge would do that. Depending on how much power you're putting through that 4 gauge, that 4 gauge is not big enough to run a lot of power. And it's not gonna run a lot of power consistently. That's why you always want to run 0 gauge. Yes, it's expensive, but you won't have to replace that wire. Yeah, look, you see how big my wire is. Like I got 0 gauge running through the whole core. And look, that joker fat. You know what I'm saying? So everything's 0 gauge. Even the daggone ground wire, like everything's 0 gauge. Even the wire coming up here, like everything is 0. Even everything running through the car all the way to the amp, even from the amp to the battery is 0 gauge. And I haven't, 6,000 watts. Good God, man. Yeah, bro. I'm glad you ain't burn your car down. Shit. Bro, you want to, bro, God damn. You running more wattage than I am. Like, I know that 5K will heat up a little bit. Like, my amp will try to go in protect mode sometime if I'm just running it for like a while. I see why now you burnt your wire up. Like I said, I'm just glad you didn't burn your car down because you got so much power trying to travel and it's like following behind each other consistently. And when it can't, like, basically it just builds up heat, man, and you like fry that wire. Sometimes whatever that wire is connected to, like, or like underneath like carpet, it sets your car on fire. That's what I'm thinking that happened to Real car. I don't know if y'all know that YouTuber, but he had a Challenger. I want to say it was like a year ago or like a year and a half ago, and his joint burned down because of his system. But I think he had some bull wire in there. Could be wrong, but I'm just assuming. I got a '05 Mercury GM. Just got the power stop brake kit, calipers, rotors, and pads. Hey man, that's a good deal. And I ain't gonna lie to you. For you doing that, that tells me that you care about your vehicle. Unlike myself. I got daggone 30s and still got the regular stuff on here, man. Look how small them brakes are and look how small that road is. Yeah, man. So like you're definitely doing it right. And if you ever plan on doing a power adder, you ain't gotta worry about stopping. I definitely know that. See, suspension and your brake system are the first things that you should worry about before you do any kind of power outers. And this Mustang actually has all good suspension parts. So I don't have to worry about that when I'm adding power to this thing, because this thing got Steeda lowering springs, Steeda upper lower control arms, and a lot of other Steeda stuff that's just for handling. I mean, this joker take turns or curves and anything, man, and like a buck and some change. I ain't had no issues with that car, you know what I'm saying, just trying to throw me all around the place. And two, it got front stabilizer bar, because you know that this is a unibody. And then it has a rear stabilizing bar as well, a beefier one. So it's like this car was done right to basically add some power to it, and it's ready for it. So, like I said, that Pro Charge is coming real soon. I'll be posting soon, and this live has helped me out a lot, man. Hey, brother, respect, and I greatly appreciate it, man. I'm glad that I can help all of you guys or anybody, man. Like, even if I touched a half a person in this live, man, I basically done a good deed. And like I said, I'm just trying to connect with you guys, man. Like I said, it can only be one person in here, and I still talk to that one person this whole time. I'm not in here just for a crowd of folks, man. Like I said, the more the merrier, yeah, because then, you know, I can spread a message a lot more broader. But, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be that. I traded my Marauder to get my wife a 2010 Flex, LOL. No, you did not. I only did it because my elderly neighbor was supposed to be selling me his. Oh, well, I mean, if you getting that 96 Impala, then yeah, you really ain't at a loss. I mean, either that Impala, because you know that Impala and that Marauder was rivalries at the time when they was coming out with both of them cars. Like, well, Impala came out first, and then Marauder tried to have, you know, come out with something that would beat that Impala. And they did a fine job of it, but they didn't make too many of them Mercury Marauders to where like they could be a plentiful out here like the Crown Vic. I wish that they did, but that's why them Marauders are jumping up in value, and it's insane how much they want for them cars now. And you can wind up having issues with that Joker if you're one that semi take care of it and dog it every day. Like I heard that car will fall apart on you quick, but I was thinking about getting a Marauder before I got that AMG, man. Like, I'm not going to even flex on you guys. Like, when I sold that 2006 Crown Vic, I was thinking about getting a Marauder. And I'm still going to get one. But it's going to have to be one with, like, super low miles on it. And it's going to have to be, like, when I got just a little bit more money saved up and be able to afford it. Basically, is where I'm getting at, in all honesty. Yeah, 96 Impala is the GOAT, man. You really don't even need to do nothing to that car. I mean, nothing. That joker will hold. What audio battery is that? I need one. Man, to be honest, I don't know. Because I don't go in my truck often, to be honest with you. Let's see what it is. So I can get that name for you right now. Shit, that joker's upside down. Competition, VMAX, charge, something. I can't read upside down. But anyway, yeah, like you can screenshot the battery, which this is one of the best batteries that they had, man. So, they had some other different batteries that was way cheaper.
and I haven't had any issues with this battery draining or giving me any issues. And it keeps constant power on the system. That's why I believe that my amp be going in protect mode, because I be whamming the heck out of these jokers, man. And then, like I said, just everything together, like it puts my amp in protect mode sometime. And then I have to turn the car off and then turn it back on, and then I'm able to get it fired back up. Throws the protection mode, and yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's a good thing, like for it being wired up right. Like when something like that happens, and I want to assume that when you burnt your wire up, your amp probably went in protect mode because it can no longer get any power or send any power. My next project, man, to be honest, my next project, Bike King, is going to be possibly this Mustang, because I got the Pro Charger on the way, and it's a big boy Pro Charger. I got that on the way. And what I want to do is I want to get the 2-inch hood cowl with the louvers for the hood. And that hood is like expensive as heck, man. The rear bumper, the rear Cobra R bumper that cuts up so that you can see the exhaust. And then I want to strip all the paint off and repaint it myself. That's gonna be my next project, and I'm gonna do that myself. I'm not gonna supercharge ordeal. I'm gonna assist on that because I don't know what the freak I'm doing when it comes to adding boost. I've never had a boosted car before, so I always had NA cars. Like I always had souped up NA cars, like just throwing every boat on mod to a car. You know, they the only kind of cars I had. I've never had a boosted car, so I can't tell you the first thing about boost. But I've been doing my research though, so I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna get smart after a while. I'm hanging in there with the boost. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the paint. Like I'm gonna sand it down and I'm gonna paint the car myself. And then I'm gonna also do the 2002 truck. I'm gonna paint that black. So you guys stay tuned for a first time painter. I've never painted a vehicle before. I have sanded the whole vehicle down before and prepped it, but I've never painted a vehicle. So these two are going to get the same paint job, and this is going to get dyno tuned, and I want to get the ADTR supercharger kit for this as well. So that's gonna probably be to come. But before that, I'm gonna do interior work because the car is fast enough. The only thing I gotta do is pan out some issues. Whatever the issue is with the car, I gotta get that solved with that mass airflow sensor, and then this, the fuel mixture, air to fuel mixture is just not right with this car. So I'm taking it to Scott to get that done this week. And once he figured that out, then I'm gonna get this car dyno tuned because I want to squeeze out as much power in it as possible and get you guys the dyno sheet with it on 30s. So you guys can shave off about maybe 75 to 100 horsepower with the wheels on it. Probably more than that, but yeah, about 100 horsepower. But you would definitely have a ballpark idea of what this thing will run. If I'm running way more with these rims than a stock Crown Vic, then you know that those power adders that I did throughout the whole car actually work. So you guys can reference that. And if you guys want to do that yourself up on a stock Crown, well, on stock wheels, then you know what I'm saying, go for it. If the power ain't there, then let's just say it wasn't a fail, but it just wasn't worth the money. So go with the ADTR, which is like freaking 6 bands for a blower, man, which is ridiculous. And I was thinking about contacting him too, man, and like, hey, you need to come down off them jumps some, man, cause $6,000 for a blower for Crown Vic to only get like 350 and some change horsepower, bro. I mean, come on, man. It's not worth it. You might as well do a whole engine swap, like a lot of the guys were saying in the comments. Um, My go fast car is a '03 Whipple Cobra. Boy, I bet that Joker will run. I bet that Whipple Cobra will run. My Marauder KBB around 8,500 and the Flex KBB around 19.5 LOL. It was hard, but it was a steal and the Flex is actually faster. Oh, okay. Well, and you know what? When I thought that you was talking about the Flex, I don't know why I had it in mind. I thought you was just talking about a Flex Fuel Crown Vic, man. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I don't know where my mind went when you said Flex. I just thought you was talking about a Flex Fuel Crown Vic. Yeah, hey, look. And we're gonna also have another talk and see if we can all contact ADTR, man, and see if he'll come down on the price at least about another $1,000. If it's around 5,000 for a straight plug and play that nobody else makes a supercharger for this car for, then I feel like that'll actually be a decent bang for the buck. But not six, man. It's like that extra 1,000. It's like that six. It's like that six mark is just like a little bit too much. You might as well just throw a crate engine in this joint and call it a day. But 6 bands, man, nah, I just can't fathom paying that amount of money. A manual transmission on the Vic, man, let me tell y'all something about a manual, bro. It's fun, but a manual is tiresome. And for myself pulling big wheels, I don't think I will ever throw a manual on this Crown Vic. But I will be getting another Crown Vic. Now, like I told y'all before, y'all know when I tell y'all I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I told y'all I was going to get another Crown Vic. And then I bought that 2006 Crown Vic. And then I sold it. But I'm going to get a whole nother Crown Vic. And I think it's going to be like a 04, like how this Crown Vic is. Because I don't want to deal with that drive-by-wire stuff. I don't want to deal with all that other... I mean, it's going to be harder to modify. And you got to do a lot more different things to modify that vehicle to actually make it fast. So I'm going to get a whole nother Crown Vic. Yeah, I'm going to swap. Yeah, I'm going to definitely swap the motor. I don't know if it's going to be in this one. I do want to go ADTR for this. Because I just want a blower on this. Because it got the big hood cowl. And, you know, it just fits the part. But when I get another Vic, I'm going to do a whole engine swap. And like I said, it might be the what is it, the 7.3. Coyote would be nice. I mean, you could get an F-150 Coyote engine, but it's not gonna be the same as you getting one out the Mustang. But it'll be similar. You know, they both similar engines. They basically the same, but you know, it got different internals and stuff. Yeah, man. You really need headers for the AMG. Boy, you know how much some headers are? Hey, look, I already looked up this stuff, man. You know how much everything is for this freaking car? It is expensive, man. And you know, I probably semi-lied. I do want to do some stuff to the AMG now. They got a screen that you can put in here. They got a screen, man, that's wide as heck. Like, it fills up this whole thing, basically, but it basically sticks all the way out to here. So, basically, it's like right here on this face. But it's so big, man. Yeah. I mean, the screen don't cost that much money. Screen's like $500, $600, $700 some dollars like that. So, you know, you put the screen in. But those headers... Man, those headers, man. Those daggone headers. I appreciate it. Hey, look, man, like I said, I enjoy this car so much, man. Like, I've just done a ton of research. And for you day ones, also know that somebody in the comments said it, that, oh, you talking about that E55 AMG. Because I said, I'm going to get this car. Now, this was last year when I was still staying at the last house. And I said, yeah, so the next car I get was one of the fastest sedans back in this certain year and stuff. And one of the guys commented and was like, you talking about that E55 AMG? I'm like, man, dang, how you know? So, man, I was actually manifesting this car and I was talking about it for a long time. I didn't think I was going to get the 6.3, which is this one. But I'm glad I did. But I was really aiming for the E55, which is the little brother of this. But I'm glad that I got that. And yo, these cars, man, if you get a good one, These cars are like every bang for the buck. Don't go out there and get no Charger, no Challenger, and stuff like that, because this thing right here will outrun that easy. I mean, I ain't gonna say easy, but it'll gap a bees. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll dog it. So, and then too, it's cheaper. Might be more expensive to work on, but those AMGs, man, are a little bit more reliable. They just got little dumb stuff that go wrong with it, like they talking about the cam plugs up on this thing, man. The cam plugs is right there in the back of the engine. So the only thing you do is just take a flathead to the back of the engine, and then you pop it out. And the cam plug got a O-ring around it, and so that O-ring tends to go bad, so it leaks oil on your exhaust, and then you sometimes see smoke coming out the side. And that right there tends to go bad on these cars. I think that this one is probably going bad because it want to smoke here every blue moon, man. It'll be like a little piece of smoke that'll come up. But I don't never see anything leaking on the ground or nothing, so I know it ain't too dramatic. But I know this coming from the cam plugs because it's leaking right there on top of the daggone exhaust. But yeah, let me see what else you guys said. Hey man, appreciate it, Spider-Man. Appreciate that, Panther Projects. It bust said my work has the CL55 AMG. Do I know which one that is? CL55. Hey, you said a Buster. Hey man, you funny. Yeah, I don't think I know which one that is. The CL one. Is that the two-door one? Or is that the CLK I'm thinking about? Don't come here in Indiana looking for a Benz. Yeah. They're clearing check engine license. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Don't go to Indiana. And look, one of my videos too, I'm gonna talk to you guys again about that dealership. Cause I mean, like I said, even if I can help one person out. Oh, damn, what? Nah, that's the name of that dealership I bought that MG from. What the heck was their name, man? I'll think about it next time I talk to y'all. But yeah, even if I can help one person to stay away from them cats, man, then I did a good deed. Cause I wasted my freaking time over there. And I'm glad I just didn't get stuck with no lemon. Are you thinking of selling one of your cars? Man, if I had to sell one, that truck would probably go. Y'all get like a newer truck. And then after the truck, so I'll go down in line with what I'll sell. That truck will go. That 2006 Acura that my wife's driving can go, because that's been giving me issues lately. Then this can go. Then between these two, I ain't even had this thing long to even like grow attached to it. But I mean, this is like, it's like that new. It's like when you get in it, it just snatches your soul. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, then this will go, and then this will be the last to go. I'm never getting rid of this freaking Crown Vic, man. Like I said, but if I do, it's gonna be for the giveaway. That's when I do get rid of this Crown Vic. But selling it, no, I wouldn't dare sell this car. It'll be for a giveaway. It wouldn't be to sell. So, oh yeah, the two-door supercharged joint. Yeah. Yeah, those joints are expensive, man. That's what I believe I used to run with that joke on like Need for Speed or something like that. It was like the old Need for Speed. But yeah, man, that'll be the order. The truck needs work. I mean, it drives good, but it needs work. Mustang, I haven't really grown attached to it that much yet because I don't drive it as much. Like I said, I still want to do some work to it. And there go the wife right there pulling up in the Acura I was talking about, so y'all can see this piece of crap. Hey, and look, I hit some metal disc in the road. This was last year, but I hit some metal disc in the road. The car that was in front of me dodged out from it, but then I hit it, and you guys can see like the hood and stuff. And then look, listen to the door when you open the door. I gotta fix this whole car. Look, listen to this. So look, the door hits the fender. And then look, it got like a hole right here. And the headlights are hazy. And she done ripped the seats in here with having a button on her pocket or something. Yeah, I'm telling on you. Look at the seats. Y'all listen.
I did not do
These
that.
seats was in supreme condition. Look at that. Look at that seat and look. Oh my God. Now my son done wreak havoc back here. What's up, dude? Come on. Look at that seat. That don't make no sense, does it? Look at that. I'm telling on you. I'm telling everybody. Well, she
I
mad.
did not do that.
Well,
I didn't do that either.
well, it ain't do itself. So somebody
The
did
heat
it.
did it.
No, the heat did this to the
Hey,
dash.
everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? It's Wifey here. Hey, hope y'all having a good one. Let me take my mask off so y'all can see my face. Hey.
That's silly, man.
Hey, I make a fire picture.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. He always making me something, y'all. This little dude, when he ain't been a little Dennis the Menace, he all right. George the Flower. Which one is George?
Remember the snake? He called everything George now.
No, that's Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
That's his friend at school.
That's Toby.
That's Toby, and George is in the middle.
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be the biggest flower?
It has to be a big.
Boy, you ain't got no humble bone in your body, do you? Hey, look, I'm gonna have to straighten him up, y'all. He need to humble himself. Nah, you gotta go to the garage here.
Babe, my hands are full.
Hey, man, that look good, man.
Yeah, I went in the bus.
You went in the bush.
Yeah.
The
The bus.
Oh.
So he gets picked up right there where the fire
Bus.
extinguisher is.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all on 2-time mode on live and stuff. Y'all lit today.
Shit, clown. Anyway, go ahead. What you saying?
But the little yellow and silver fire extinguisher, that's where he get picked up at.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there. And
He got picked up today?
for the past 2 days, and I cried this morning.
Little crybaby, man. She's daggone crybaby.
Getting on the school bus, babe.
Hey, all right, hold on. Let me see. You said do a IRS swap on the Cobra, bro. What is that? What is IRS? IRS sound like the IRS. Shoot. I remember the video when you got all the Trick Flow stuff delivered. It felt like Christmas just watching. Man, bro, I was super freaking excited. Yeah, man. I mean, it definitely felt like Christmas. Enduring it to get it put on, like I just didn't know what to expect. And when you like have your expectations so high with stuff that you don't know what to expect, that's the reason why now I just try to stay calm, because I think like this in a way. What can go wrong will go wrong. So if your expectations aren't driven so high, you can't disappoint yourself. Now, what I mean by that is keep your expectations high with being successful. Don't have your expectations high with no car. But when you get work done to it. And then I need to turn that around and say this too. Your expectations should always be high when folks are working on your stuff. But don't go into it like, oh, it's gonna be this. Like, don't envision it and toot your own horn and stuff and be like, oh, it's gonna be this, and then you get it and it ain't what you thought it was. That's basically what I did, and I was disappointed as heck. Can I finish my live, please? She want me to come get groceries and stuff, and I'm out here jiving with y'all guys. Anyway, I hope that I said that right. You want to have your expectations high when you're getting work done to your car, but you don't want to be like, oh, it's going to turn out like this. You expect the worst so you don't disappoint yourself, and then you know how to react to it. So when something do go wrong, you know how to react as far as like getting it fixed, instead of you being down about it and depressed and like, oh my God, like your life is over with kind of deal. So I go into it with my expectations is gonna be high as far as they better do good work if I'm paying the money. But my expectations of how it's gonna turn out be low as crap, because I need to go into it and be like, okay, I'm ready to daggone let folks know, hey, you need to fix this, you need to do that. I don't know why you did this like that, because you get disappointed every time. So don't go into it with thinking things gonna turn out perfect. They never take the blame. No, they don't. No, they don't. They always want to say, "Oh, well, this was one that was this and that was that," and they don't ever want to take the blame for breaking anything or even have to pay for it, because they feel like that's money coming out of their pocket. And that's why I like to be around whoever's working on my car. Like, I need to actually watch what they're doing, so that they can't try to trick me and be like, "Oh, I changed this," and then next thing you know, I still got the old part in there, and then I throw all new stuff around it, and then you have to end up redoing that stuff again later on. The only person I ain't gotta worry about that with is Scott. Like I said, that's the person that sold me the Mustang. And my uncle. But anybody else, man, no. And that's what life is all about. Yeah, man. It's always dad's fault. You say, oh God. Yeah, man. I can't blame my dad for that, because my dad don't work on cars. Are you thinking of buying a boat? Yes. Yes, Bike King. I'm thinking about getting a John boat. I'm thinking about getting a pleasure boat, and I'm thinking about getting 2 jet skis. So whichever one I get first or whichever one I get last, I'm not 100% sure. But I need to get out there on the water before fall hits. So it might be 2 jet skis, because I can just, no matter of fact, guys, well, what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to bring a video of that, I'm trying to revamp this whole backyard. So let's just take a walk back here real quick if you guys got time. I'm trying to revamp this whole backyard. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to build a pier back here, going down there to the water. So right here, coming off this, we want to do a indoor pool. So we want to come off in this, and then, you know, come back some, probably about, I don't know, it's about here. You know, we still want to have like a little walk around spot, you know, put some flowers and stuff back here. We can walk around behind the pool thing. Boom, put like a little indoor pool or in-ground pool kind of deal with this. So basically where you see the different color siding, I mean, not different color, but the different material siding to the house. You got brick, and then you got like wooden siding. We just want to have the indoor pool here coming out. And then what we want to do down here, which you guys gonna have to follow me with this now, because I don't know if y'all gonna really know what I'm talking about, but we're gonna start it. So this right here, my basement. But anyway, so my fence area, if you guys can see, like this goes down, like, so it's a hill that goes down there to the river. So if you look right here, my fence curves in. Now that's my neighbor's big ass barn kind of deck thing that he got going on over there, and I already spoke to him. So basically I'm gonna start right here with this post, or with this fence right here, and then I'm gonna straighten it up. So I'm gonna go basically to that fence right there, and then I'm gonna cut up on my property line, connecting to his thing right here with my fence. So basically I'm gonna connect to this right here. So it's gonna go straight back. Instead of cutting in like this, it's gonna go straight back, boom, cut like that, right? So boom, got that. So all of this bull crap right here is gonna be excavated out. So you guys can see that this is a hill. So basically I'm crouched down, you guys can see that that's a hill. So all of this right here is gonna be excavated out, and she's gonna have her garden from about here to there, or, you know, to wherever the fence stop at, back that way. Now, all of that is gonna be flat. So probably about from here all the way back to the back is gonna be flat in the inside of here. It's gonna be flat down. It's not gonna be a hill going up. So we're gonna have a retaining wall coming here and all the way around it. So at the bottom, I want to have one of those big ass goldfish ponds. That's like a 10 by 10, you know, where you can buy those like black little pool looking things, but you put the big goldfish and stuff in. So I want to have the big rocks at the top of the hill, and I want to have it kind of going down to the pond at the bottom, because all of this, like I said, is gonna be flat down in there. Like I said, you can see it again right here. So boom, it's still a hill. So all of that's gonna be flat. So the pond gonna be at the bottom. The rocks are gonna start from the top, kind of go down. I wanna have the goldfish pump, the water pump at the top of the hill. And then I want it flowing down the rocks into the goldfish pond. So that's gonna be that deal there. Like I said, Shorty gonna have her garden. And then I wanna have the opening in this fence right here. We're gonna have some steps to go down here. I'm gonna clear all this stuff out. So they're gonna come in with a bulldozer, clear all that stuff out. They're gonna flatten the section right here. So you'll be able to set some chairs and stuff out. I wanna put like some nice grass and stuff out there, boom. Cause this right here was just nothing but clay. And I got some grass growing in there. It's actually coming in pretty good. And I planted it at the wrong time. So, but it's still coming in decently. So I wanna do the same down here. And then we wanna build a pier. So it's gonna probably be from that tree to that tree right there, and it's gonna overhang into the water. So you're gonna have your posts and stuff in the water, and then you're gonna have your posts on the land. So it's gonna be a pier right there. And then I wanna have like a little docking area to where I can pull my John boat up, my jet ski up, or whatever, you know, tie it down, anchor it down, do whatever I gotta do, boom. Oh, yo, I'm gonna have some crazy locks and some cameras and stuff, you know what I'm saying, in case somebody want to come back here and steal my shit. But anyway, nah, like I'm gonna make sure that I'm Gucci with that. I'm not just gonna leave my stuff. I don't leave my stuff nowhere. So just put it like that. Well, unsecured. I don't leave my stuff anywhere unsecured. So anyway, that's gonna be that. And that's gonna basically be the entertainment. So even with this right here, this is a walkway. But I cleared out majority of the stuff down here. So all of these little trees that y'all see growing up, all this big grass and stuff, they was like these trees and stuff. So I cut all that stuff up and then I just tossed it here. This right here was a path, like a walkway to go to the front of my house where y'all seen the white truck it. So I'm gonna clean all this stuff up, man, before fall hits. I've just been so lazy. And that's gonna be that. And then we're gonna turn the basement down here. I don't know if y'all can see in here. Y'all probably can't. Oh yeah, y'all can. Yeah, so my dog in there. Let me see what my dog. There she go. What up? Yeah, so anyway, I'll turn it into the entertainment spot down there as well. So it's gonna be like an arcade, pool table, ping pong table kind of deal, you know, the whole nine like that. So that's basically what I want to turn that into. But yeah, you guys always see the front of the house, man. So I kind of want to just bring you to the back. I know y'all seen it probably in my old video, but I mean, you know, it's a pretty decent sized house. I mean, the front of it just look like a 1-story. Don't let it fool you, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But that's what basically sold me on the house was the river and, you know, just how much space is in the house to be able to store stuff and to expand, you know. And the suspension direct bolt on application, great for track handling. Yeah. Oh, no doubt about that. Yeah, but man, look, that right there is just inspiration. Like I said, guys, from where I came from, man, like we stayed in a little 2-bedroom joint, you know, when I first started YouTube, and it was a small house, man, and we had HOA, and the houses were like 5 feet apart. So the hard work pays off. And like I said, all that hard work that I've done in the past, I don't even think about that now. So you guys just got to start your grind now. If y'all feel like that you can't get a foot up out here in this world, start that grind now. Don't ever settle yourself for less. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, they're not smarter than us, man. They just applied themselves. They work hard. They stayed up night after night. They just grind, man. CJ on 32s, Tall Guy Car Reviews, Street Speed 717. All them bigger YouTubes, man, like all of them bigger cats, man, they just grind. Like they just stuck to one thing and gave it their all. That's the only thing you gotta do. Even when you see that it's not becoming successful at the time, you just gotta give it time. And I mean, things are paying out for everybody, man. And it's just like this new job that I'm going for the interview and stuff tomorrow. Yeah, bro, I got a good job now, but it's just my lifestyle and work schedule aren't even balanced. Like it's not even close. Like I work 85% of my life and dedicate 15% of the rest of my life to my family and YouTube, and it's like I've never got no time for anything. And I be wanting to post all the time, but I ain't never got no time. I want to bring my camera around and vlog stuff, but I'm just like I'm pressed for time. So I be catching like some of the craziest stuff and be doing some of the craziest stuff, and it's just like I just don't have time to film it. I just gotta let life happen and then just keep going about my business. But now hopefully I get this job, I have a lot more time, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Yo, what up, big homie Twine? Man, we in here, man. I've been up for it look like 2 hours now, man. Yeah, man, we've been chopping it up. If you want to check the video out again, like from the beginning, I submitted my email. Not submitted. I showed you guys my email address. So send a video or a picture of your car to my email and put your name, your Instagram name, and all the information that you know about the car. I mean, you ain't even got to put nothing down about the car. But if you want to, then you know we got a little bit more to talk about with that. So then my upcoming video, I'm gonna put a collage together with all of y'all vehicles, and then we're gonna sit down and talk about it in a video. And that'll be a video that's up longevity now. I mean, if you guys don't like it or if there's something in there that you dislike, then I mean, I'll take the video down. Like I said, like I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying, like hurt anybody's feelings or do anything, you know, that's against the two-time gang, you know what I'm saying? Like we here to uplift one another and not, you know what I'm saying, degrade one another. Oh shoot, this your first time seeing the crib? Yeah, man. Yeah. I just need to go live a little bit more often and like be in like different settings and stuff, man, so you know we can all chop it up a little bit more. Hey, yo, submit your Vic, man. Yeah, please do that. Hey, Life with Dale, bro. Look, appreciate it, man. Salute, man. Greatly appreciate it. Look, it's inspiration when you guys say stuff like that. Nice. I moved from the city and out to the country so I can deer hunt out of my backyard and get as loud as I want. Man, yeah, look, being out in the country, it's like, it's life changing, man. The city, the city, man, they don't allow you to do anything. I mean, you can always go to the city to get the things that you need and then come back out to the country and just have all the fun that you want, man. I mean, when you got a little piece of land and stuff to actually go and do stuff, or, you know, you by the water, or like you said, you can hunt, you can go dirt bike riding, four-wheeler riding, and do whatever the heck you want to, be as loud as you want to, walk outside butt naked if you want to. You can do it, you know what I'm saying? It's just, man, the country is just way different, man. It definitely hits a lot different. Bro, big homie Twine, I'm chilling, man. Heck yeah, man. Like I said, we've been at it for about 2 hours, man. We just been talking about the cars. I've been talking about what's to come. Like I said, we about to pro charge the Mustang. We got some interior work to do with the Vic, and then to figure out what's going on. So sending the car off to the guy that I bought the Mustang from. I'm sending the car to him either tomorrow or Thursday to get looked at to figure out what's going on. Then we talked about the AMG, you know, what we working with and stuff, and also the truck out there. So we're gonna put, I'm gonna paint this car myself, so stay tuned for those videos. And I'm gonna paint that truck myself as well. But I'm gonna get somebody else to paint this, which I'm gonna get them to strip it all the way down, fill in any body work or whatever. If there's any kind of like little imperfections or whatever, I want them to take care of that before I wrap this car. Cause you know a wrap shows everything. So yeah, I'm gonna get somebody else to prep this whole car right here. But yeah, we're gonna do the Mustang ourselves and we're gonna do the truck ourselves and see how that turn out. You said you ain't ready to live in the country yet? Hey man, look, I dig it. Like I was loving the city for a while when I was going to school at A&T State University and stuff. Like I was loving the city, and I didn't want to be out there in the country because I was like, shit, man, the country kind of boring. But it's just like as I lived in the city for a while, it's like, man, you can't do but so much. You got like so many limitations out there. I paint cars for a living. I can give you advice if you want. Spider-Man, heck yeah, man. Look, send me your phone number and my email address. If you got my email, jot it down. Send me your number, and we're gonna definitely talk about it. And like I said, what I learned from you guys, man, I'm definitely shout y'all out in the videos. Hey, man, I'm also do $50 giveaways as well. I know Boss Man ain't in here, but Boss Man is one of them. Yo, Boss Man, he always chime in my videos first, yo. Like with whatever I'm doing, like I could post a video, he's first. I could go live, he's first. Like it's like, you know, he may not be in here right now, but it's like he always, you know what I'm saying, come in at the right times and stuff. So like I take note to stuff like that, man, and I kind of want to give back. Like I said, I may give him $100, and then a couple of you other guys, you know, 50 to y'all cash apps. Hey man, appreciate it, man. Look, the Mustang need paint, Mustang need Pro Charger, Mustang need some interior work. I mean, the interior for it being stock is in great condition, but it also needs the hood cowl, and then we need the rear Cobra bumper, man, to make her solid. The email, let me go get that for you, bro. I got it written on my son's chalkboard, like I said, because if I try to just say it, man, it usually screws people up because my email's so long. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hey, man, if you're going to get a Mustang GT, cop one now because they are going up in price. And they are becoming a lot harder to find a decent condition one that's not already ran through. Shit. See if you can see that. Hey, Spider-Man, that's my email right there. REBRITTAGGIES.NCAT.edu. I hope folks didn't think that was a C right there. Daggone, because it kind of looked like it. Hopefully you guys got it right, man. If not, I'll drop another live video tomorrow, and you know, just a quick live video, and I'll write it down on a big piece of paper or something. And or matter of fact, how a lot of the cats do on their channels, they'll just put up a picture and then put like a caption or something like above it. So I'll probably do that. Write my email on like a big piece of paper, and then take a picture of it, and then just put the caption stuff over it. Exactly, yeah, bro. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna post a picture of it on YouTube. But yeah, man. I hope all y'all being safe out here, man, as well. Like I said, yo, this crazy world that we live in, man. I'd like to see y'all chime in the comments and always be available and stuff, man, as soon as we have these conversations. You know, I don't want to hear nothing bad happening to nobody, and just hopefully that we can all stay positive, man. Like I said, this ain't even no time to even be joking and playing. Like, man, this world is just getting crazy and crazier. So hopefully everybody's being safe, because constantly every day you're just hearing stuff on the news. World star hip hop, seeing things on YouTube, cats getting smoked for nothing. You know, even road rage, folks getting killed, man. Little kids are getting hit. Innocent kids, man. Just like I said, man, in times like this, man, we just gotta just stay uplifted and positive. And you know, man, even like your worst enemy, if you could dead in the beef, man, then that just need to be something that just need to be squashed, or squash it in your mind, and don't just be out for vengeance or whatnot, man. Because I mean, you still got your breath. Ain't really nobody take nothing from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, it's just gotta protect yourself at all times. You're exactly right, man. You're exactly right. So ain't no need to be road raging with nobody. You know, you get to your destination when you get there. Now unless they hit your car and then keep running, then you might, you know what I'm saying? You might gotta fuck somebody up. Yeah, man. If it ain't like if it ain't on that kind of wave or that kind of time, man, it ain't even worth getting involved in it. Like, don't let nobody waste your time with just stupid ignorance, man. Cause I try not to let it bother me, as well. But yeah, man. Hey, gang, man. Look, I appreciate the 5 of y'all that's still in here, man. We're gonna go ahead and I think my wife want me to come inside. I don't think I'm on punishment or nothing. I don't think I'm in the doghouse tonight or nothing. But yeah, man. They just got home, so I need to job with them for a bit. Hey, bro, I appreciate y'all as well, man. Everyone in here that's still in here, everyone that joined the live, everyone that's a subscriber, everyone out here in the world, man. Y'all just stay blessed. Stay blessed with you and your family, man. Love one another, man. Hey, yo, stay dangerous. You're correct. Stay dangerous, brother. Like I said, you gotta have the intuition with yourself. Protect you and yours. Already, Spider-Man. Hey, look, do that, man. Hit my email up. Send me your phone number. And let me see them vehicles that you talking about too, bro. Like, I'm very interested in it as well, man. So yeah, man, you and I can definitely conversate. And I'm gonna try to reach out to every last one of you guys, man. Like I said, eventually I'll get all y'all numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? We chop it up. Like, I'm trying to be that guy, that actually gets everybody involved instead of just being that face, So that's it. So show the email one more time. All right. Yeah, well look, yeah, I about to say I can show it real quick. I can show the email and then I'm gonna post it tomorrow as well. But if you guys can get that to me as soon as possible, man, the faster the better. Cause then I can hop straight to it and get a video together. Sorry, man, got all my son's stuff in here. This is a little playroom. This is the dining room, but yeah, this is a little learning room as well. But yeah, so that's REBRITT@AGGIES.NCAT.edu. Submit y'all cards on there, man. Submit y'all cards, y'all name, y'all IG, and I'm gonna put together a collage and shout y'all out, man. So, like I said, we all get involved on this channel. I ain't just trying to be no face. That is a school email, bro. I told you, man. I went to college out here at the T and stuff. Yeah, man. I finished college back in 2016, man. So I ain't as dumb as I look, Yeah, hey, look, I'm gonna hide mine until they shut that joker down, and that's what I use for my primary email. So I'm gonna have my email till they shut that joker down. Hey, bro, finish college, man. It might seem like a waste of time when you first get started, but that will open up a lot of doors and a lot of pathways, man. What tune do you have for your Crown Vic? I got the SCT tune, and he mapped it as much as he could. Well, no, actually, he mapped it all off in the SCT tune. So this is the tune right here. SCT, the X4. But what he did was, while I was driving, he sat in the passenger side with his laptop hooked up to everything that was going on, so he could basically dial it in with the SCT tuner, which it actually works pretty good. But I think that I got another issue going on with the Crown Vic right now. Like I said, I'm about to send it to my guy that I bought the Fox body from, because he worked on nothing but 4.6s and 5.0s and all nothing but forward stuff. So get him. I'm gonna send the Vic over there to him either tomorrow or Thursday to see what's up with it. So he can get that panned out, then we can go dyno tune it. And if I ain't happy with the power, then we just got to go ADTR. So, or they got the remote mount turbos as well. You guys might want to check that out. I'll talk about that in one of my videos as well. They got remote mount turbos that actually put some work in too. So Yeah, man. I mean, Marty Tune is the way to go as well, man. I mean, like, you can't go wrong with Marty. Yeah, Marty Tune's the wave. Most definitely. You cannot go wrong with Marty Tune. See, the SCT or Marty, you know, both of them go hand in hand with the Crown Vic. It just depends on, you know, what your taste and flavor is in tunes. Um, if I had to do it all over again, I would probably still stick with the SCT tune. Cause like I said, he can map it um, according to how, you know, like everything that you're running on your car. What mufflers you have for your Crown Vic. I deleted my mufflers. I did have a single chamber flow masters, which I can show you them over here. You're gonna have to excuse the garage, man. It's a little bit junky, but yeah. So I was running the Super 40s, the single chamber flow masters. That's the only flow master I would ever run on a Crown Vic, to be honest. If I run a muffler at all, which I don't have any mufflers on that now, but I do have long tube stainless work headers. And I mean, she's super loud, man. I mean, super loud. Straight pipe. I got the long tube stainless work headers with 2 green cats. So I only got 2 cats. So if you was running a similar setup, what I'd do is I would delete the rear 2 cats and run either the single chamber flow masters or run straight pipe. And I mean, you can't beat that sound, man. I mean, she would sound like a freaking animal. That's gonna be the closest that you can get to a New Edge Mustang GT sound with the 4.6 in it. But yeah, guys, I can go on all day, all night, man. I wish I did have more time. Like I said, I know the wife want me in there, and she probably like, no, this cat still ain't on here. But yeah, man, look, it's been real, man. Y'all seen the real me, the true me. Unedited. You know, this is what you guys get, man. So, like I said, sorry if my videos don't be the same sometimes. Like I said, sometimes it be super excited in my videos that I just don't deliver, you know, correctly or whatnot. But all that's gonna change, man. I'm just gonna be myself in all my videos, and we just gonna rock like that. That's just what we gotta do, man. Cause the more you fake the funk, the harder it'll be for you. And I ain't been faking nothing, but like I said, I just be super excited, trying to like keep you guys engaged and excited. But you know, so, like I said, sometimes I miss the point, so kind of tone it down a notch, but still deliver, still give you guys excitement, still try to, you know what I'm saying, bring a little comedy in there too. So boom. Yeah, man. Alrighty, Panther, man. Look, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's very reassuring. I appreciate it. Like I always say, man, 2-time Moto TV out. Until next time. Yo, make sure y'all be safe, man. Once again, be safe. Stay tuned in with the channel, man. I rock with y'all. Giveaways coming soon as well. Submit those Crown Vic videos. Submit those Panther videos. Submit whatever kind of car you got, man. If you like the car and you feel like, you know, you want to talk about it, you want it to be aired, let's get it. So yeah, man. 2-time Moto TV out. Till next time. Peace.